All right, we're back. I'm your gracious host, and if you are listening, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. In my last episode, I mentioned that we would be going into the town and performing the thief type activities that are unique to the thief character. And I actually said we would be doing that in the last episode. Clearly, we did not make it. But we are now in town. It is nighttime. Well, it's almost nighttime. Sun is setting, I believe. Night is still young. We've made it. It's nighttime. And as a little bonus, I have actually worked on our stealth and our lock picks. Or I'm sorry, let me correct that. Pick locks. It's over 50, which means we can actually practice it by working on our nose now. Little tidbit. I had a skill of 41 when I first attempted to pick my nose with it. You delicately insert the lockpick into your left nostril. Success! Your nose is now open. So yeah, at 41 points you can do it. And you can just click repeatedly like this for a bit without alarming anybody. And you can look at your stats and say, yeah, well, it's went up 5 points. Not bad, not bad. Oh, and I see our intelligence is in the 30s. Look at that. Our intelligence is beating our weapon use. All right, well, we'll work on that later. I happen to know, as a thief in this town, that the easier of the two homes that you can burgle would be this house right here. The old lady in the rocking chair sits on this porch here during the day, and at night she lets us in. I mean, she doesn't really let us in, but, we let ourselves in. The smell of lavender and dust fills your nose as you walk in. This reminds you of a great aunt's house you once visited. There is a covered bird cage near the stairs and a knitting basket beside the couch. All right, well, let's check. Nope, can't do anything with that. I do know there's something here in this knitting basket. A string of pearls seems to have fallen into the bag among the knitting. You take the pearls, of course. The knitting you can do without. I'd have taken the knitting. Find 3 silvers that have gotten caught in the cracks. All right. Sneak over here, check her purse. In the purse, you find 20 silvers and some soiled hankies. You take the silver. All right. Let's check this chest. The chest is filled with old quilts, doilies, and sweaters, 5 sizes too large for anyone to wear. You really don't want any of them, so you close the chest again. All right, let's check the Chesterfield. Armoire. You find a single silver in one of the desk drawers. That's just a simple desk. You find nothing else of value. All right, we're going to snag them candlesticks real quick. You take the silver candlesticks and stow them in your pack. All right, at this point, I'm fairly certain that I have snatched everything that I can snatch. I do know if you disturb the bird, I'm pretty sure that's an instant game over. Chirp, chirp! You hear the voice from upstairs saying, "Kitty, you better not be bothering the little birdie again." Who would think a little birdie could be so noisy? You quickly cover the cage and hope the bird shuts up. Ah, my mistake. It is not a one and done. You get a warning first. All right, I do know there's something about that cat, though. That I am positive of. In fact, I'm not going to save this. Can you pet the cat? You pet the nice kitty. Yeah, maybe it's if you ignore it. I'm unfamiliar with the exact ramifications of, or I'm not ramifications, but the exact specifics of how you get him to rat you out, I guess. He jumps on you and turns into a large panther, if I remember right. And I'm not sure how you trigger that now. Most of my knowledge actually is from the older version of the game, and I realize now that there are some things that are just different. For instance, in the forest, you can end up fighting trolls and cheetars. And a cheetar really is just like if you take a minotaur, but instead of a horse, you make it a black panther. I know it's cheetar, like a cheetah, but it does not look like a cheetah. It's all black. But it does look like a cat. centaur thing, and they're tough. But if you defeat one, you can take their claws, and their claws are worth a lot of money to the healer. But in this version, you must actually speak to the healer about the ingredients first, and then you're able to take them when you defeat the foe out in the forest, which is different than the original. The original had none of that. You could just take the claws if you beat a cheetar. All right, so I happen to know that the second house you can burgle is this house right here, and it belongs to none other than the town's sheriff. He also happens to live with Otto the goon. I'm not going to question why Otto lives in that house. There aren't a lot of spaces in this town, so maybe they got some sort of roommate agreement, because I'm pretty sure the sheriff has a wife, but maybe not, and I'm not judging. More power to him. All right, we're going to head in here and check this out. That does look suspicious. This place seems sinister at night. Some strange object is glowing at the other end of the alley. All right. Here are the thieves. The voices. That coin light spell gets them every time. See that dagger? Next one is centered on your back. Give Sneak there your cash and you walk out of here. It's a simple trade. Your life for your money. All right, now if you use this and go like that. You mean that the first victim we've had in months is a thief? Here I thought we were finally going to make some money. Tell Crusher that the password is Schwartfish. He's in the tavern. Now go before I forgot you made me the sign and I make you pay anyway. All right. We'll get out of here. That was very gracious of him. Get out of here. There we go. And now that we know the password, and if the night is still young, we can go into the bar. Yeah. I also would like to note that this is also a goon. This is Crusher. But if you look at Crusher, and you go look at Otto, clearly something's awry. Crusher has led a very difficult life, apparently. All right, Crusher. Thieves Guild. It's a swordfish. Here we go. And now we're in the Thieves Guild. This dark, seedy place is less than you expected of a Thieves Guild. You feel uneasy about the sinister mood here. The man seated by the table greets you with a scowl. Crusher is his usual amiable self, and you can't quite make out what lurks behind that massive door. Beginners! Why do they always give me beginners? I tell you, Crusher, that a thief of my stature and abilities should be stuck in a podunk town besieged by brigands who aren't even union members is the height of injustice. It will cost you 25 silvers to work in town. Just pay Boris at the door. If you don't have the cash, go steal some. All right. Well, I do have the cash. And there's Boris. I believe I have the cash. 2 gold and 48 silver. Yeah. All right, Boris. Hook me up. License. Welcome to the Thieves Guild Union Local 1313. Thank you, Boris. What else you got? Lockpick? No, we want the toolkit. I'm sorry, but you don't seem to have enough silver. Come back when you qualify. Alright, well, now that I'm a licensed member, I can actually pawn all the things that I snagged from the old lady. So let's go ahead and pawn that off. Let's see now. Deducting the guild cut and allowing for resale markup. That comes to 500 silvers. Here you are. All right, well, that was enough there to buy the kit, I'm pretty sure, but we're going to go ahead and sell this too just to get rid of it. Don't want any hot items in our inventory. That doesn't actually make a difference. Let's see now. Deducting the guild cut and allowing for resale markup, that comes to 100 silvers. Here you are. All right, that should afford us. Oh, that should afford us the ability to purchase our toolkit. There you are. All right, we got the toolkit. We got the license. We're set. Now, I do also happen to know that you can actually play this game with him where he's throwing daggers at the board, and you can bet money on it. Now, I don't know that I've ever played it in this version of the game, but let's give it a shot, see what happens. Also, if you walk in front of him in the other version, he'll throw a knife anyway, and it can kill you. In this version, I would imagine it's the same. We might test that here in a minute. No, I just want to play the game. All right. Maybe you give him the money? Here we go. All right, we're going to bet 5 silver because I don't know what I'm doing. No. All right, let's see. Force. Let's put force there. Angle looks pretty good. Let's try that. All right. We'll put the force up slightly and angle slightly like that. What the ever-loving crap was that? Come on, buddy. Oh, that's what it is. Right there. Right there. Okay, we're all tied up. That seems shady, but they're trying to cheat me on the controls here. They are rather wonky. And now it's midnight, of course. Oh, nailed it. Well, we nailed the first one. Okay, we're doing pretty good on this. We're doing pretty good, I'm not going to lie. This is going better than I thought it would. Too hard. All right, hold on. This is... Come on. That was perfect. All right, right there. 1, 2, 3, and we beat him. You got me. Oh, wait, I don't remember his voice. You got me that time. Say you're pretty tough. Shall we play again? No. It's already midnight. We need to get out of here. Oh, already midnight. We need to move it along. All right. We're going to come out here. We're going to come down here. Skulking through the town as we do. And we're going to stop and park right here in front of the sheriff's house. Now, technically, it's the middle of the night on day 5. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save it real quick. We're going to call this episode here, but what I'll do is I'll go back and rest at Rana's Peace, come back here, and I'll position so that we're back here again when the night is young, so I'm not wasting all this time. And we'll finish cleaning out the sheriff's house. We'll finish pawning whatever ill-begotten goods we can find. And beyond that point, if you have any ideas, if you have any thoughts, comments on either future episodes or what's happening now, please feel free to leave it in the comments. If you did like what you see or saw, please give a like. If not, by all means, feel free not to. That should be it. And I hope you all have a wonderful night. Be well and take care.